Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Shawn.
And welcome to
Our Life Growing Old.
Hi everybody, hope you're doing as good as we are. We're going to have some fun today.
Yeah, I brought up some questions, just some fun questions to ask each other and give the answers. All right, let's start. All right, number one. What was the most illegal thing you've ever done?
You mean in my life or with you?
In your life.
Oh my gosh, do you have a list?
Well,
You go.
I shoplifted one time. When I was a little kid, I was probably in the first grade. Me and my mom went to the store and I wanted this candy. She said no. So I took it anyway. We got home and I saw some friends out in the yard. And I ran over to them and started handing out candy. And my mom asked me where I got it. I said, well, I got it from the store. So she said she sent me to my room and said she was going to call the police. Well, I was looking out the window and the police actually drove by. I doubt she really called the police. That was just a coincidence. But it scared me enough. I was like, all right, I'm not doing that again. So that's probably the most, well, besides, you know,
Drinking and driving.
Drinking and driving when I was younger, and drugs and stuff like that when I was younger. Of course, I don't do any of that stuff anymore. So
Yeah.
okay, what was yours?
We're both Christians and we don't do that stuff at all anymore. Mine would probably be drunk driving. Never got caught. Praise Jesus, I never did. But I think the most illegal thing I did is I sold marijuana. I had some old lady come to my house. She used to bring it to me in a diaper bag with her granddaughter to come visit me. And I sold it because I needed the money. And I think that's the most illegal thing I did.
Okay.
Because at that time, if I would have got caught, I would have went to jail for a very long time, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the most illegal. Okay.
All right. What is your least favorite music?
Oh gosh, Rush.
That's not a type of music.
Okay, country and western. I can't stand it. I do like a few little songs, like just a few little songs that I've heard before that I enjoy. But other than that, I can't stand country and western. What about you?
Yes, country and western, but mostly rap.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
The newer rap. I remember back when I was in high school. This is back, gosh, early 80s, maybe late 70s, early 80s. That's when rap was just starting, and it was kind of fun rap. It wasn't all this gangster stuff and, you know, sex and all this kind of stuff. It was a band called the Sugar Hill Gang. They had a song called Rapper's Delight. It was like 20-some minutes long. But yeah, rap, yeah, it's not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't really care for it. What's your favorite?
I know it's popular. Well, just hold on.
Okay.
So we done with that one?
Yeah, number 3.
All right. What is your favorite type of music?
My favorite type of music is Christian, contemporary Christian. I love it. I listen to it. I praise Jesus through it, and I can listen to it, you know, most of the time. I'm not a music person, believe it or not. But yeah, contemporary Christian. What about you?
Well, I always listened to music. I loved it.
He still does.
When I was a kid in the 70s, of course, my favorite band back then was Kiss. Me and my brothers were all big Kiss fans, and but other than Kiss back then, I listened to, you know, the radio. So, you know, whatever was on the radio. But when I got older, got into high school, I actually listened to bands like the Brothers Johnson and that kind of stuff. Kind of like, I don't know what you would call that kind of music. But then I went to an AC/DC concert with some friends. Yeah, I was hard rock, heavy metal after that. Of course, growing up, being in my late teens and early 20s in the 1980s, I was listening to all that hair band music.
Yeah.
And bands like, Def Leppard, Dokken, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, all those bands. I love them. Ozzy.
Yeah.
He
Rush. Still does.
Rush. I love Rush. She can't stand Rush. My old buddy Alan, he's a big Rush fan.
I know.
So
I grew up in the 70s, so I like the earlier rock bands like Boston and of course Stairway to Heaven. Who?
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. That's what I grew up. That's what my brothers listened to, so that's what I listened to.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac was one of my favorite.
Bob Seger.
I love Bob Seger.
Tell them about your Bob Seger
we were
concert.
In concert. We went to a concert one time, and we were sitting there, and I couldn't wait to see him. And he walked out, and he had cut his hair. And when I said it, I have a big voice. So when I said it, I kind of yelled it. And the whole place got real quiet at the time it was coming out of my mouth. And I yelled, "He cut his hair!" And everybody heard me. And he goes, "Yeah, I did," So I was kind of embarrassed. But we've gone to see Kiss, Def Leppard.
Kiss.
I've seen, what's the one that was playing with Kiss?
Great White.
Great White. I mean, we've gone to concerts. I've seen the Eagles, Jimmy Buffett. I mean, Journey. Those are that's the type of music I like.
Yeah.
But my favorite, what I listen to now, is contemporary Christian.
I got a little flash drive that goes into my car, and I plug that thing in, and I got over 1,500 songs on there of my 80s stuff and some 90s rock music.
Okay, next one.
Okay, next question. What is your dream travel destination? Anywhere on Earth. Switzerland?
Yeah, Switzerland or Finland.
Norway.
That's right. Norway. Go see the fedoras.
The fjords.
Fjords?
Yeah, fjords.
Okay, go see the fjords. Switzerland, I would love to go to Switzerland. We had our DNA done, and so I'm a lot German and in that area. So that's the area I would like to go to. I know where he wants to go.
Well, Switzerland's one of them. Norway, and Ireland and Scotland.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mostly Irish, so yeah, I would like to check out Ireland.
With the name Sean McGraw, he should be.
Well, yeah.
Next.
Let's see. What superpower would you want?
Oh, wow.
I know we talked about this the other day.
I don't even remember.
And
at
first I said, a healing power to be able to heal. But then I thought about it, with everything that goes on in our government and everything, it would be cool to be invisible and just go in to Washington, into the Capitol or into the White House and record what these people are saying behind closed doors and expose it to everybody.
Mine would
and a healing power, so if they kind of just shoot anywhere, I can heal.
Flying.
Flying?
I would love
That'd be cool, too.
I would love to fly. I have dreams that I fly. I have dreams that, like the flying nun, just where the air picks me up and I can go up above the trees and over power lines. I do dream that. So I think flying would be cool. So
I had a dream I was fighting the Hulk last night. I don't know why.
Well, I fly in my dreams. I fly all the time.
I don't remember if I won or not.
And I do it, believe it or not, I do it the same way every time I have a flying dream. I fly the same way. And I can feel myself going up, and I go up and over trees, and I don't do very good at it sometimes, but I do it. Okay, next. That's a good question.
Next question. What era would you choose to live in if you could?
If I could choose, oh, I would choose probably about 1880 something. And the reason why is because I would want to travel west in a wagon and go to Oregon or up in that area, go to Alaska.
Have you heard of the Donner Party?
Yeah, I'm not going
Yeah,
to
that's
the
what they
Sierra
did.
Nevadas. I'd want somebody. I mean, I just think that's thrilling. I read a lot of books about it, so I'm very so probably the late 1800s, early 1900s. What about you?
Yeah, the 1800s would be cool during the Western era.
That's what I would like.
But you know, within my lifetime, the era I enjoyed the most was the 1980s. You know, I was in my late teens, early 20s. You know, it's.
Well, you've already lived that.
I know, but it'd be cool to live again.
Right.
I would do things totally different than I did before.
Well, yeah, we talked about that too. Next.
But yeah, the 1800s, even back, sometime in the 1700s, the founding of the country and everything.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my dad was in the Air Force, and so we lived in a lot of different places. And we lived in Virginia, in Hampton, Virginia. There's a lot of history there. U.S. history and all that kind of stuff. So it was cool living there and going visiting those places, and to actually go back to that time, that would be interesting. Okay. If you could live in a fictional universe, where would you want to live?